live. Good. Starting off just myself and some mulled wine. I'm just going to look up a bit of selling, actually. Remind myself. Hi guys. We're live. We're live. Lisa. Where should I look? There. Lisa! Hi, I feel like we're friends. How are you? Where are you? The dolly llawyn, I blow the nose with that, as we say. I wonder if I can see how many are here, even if they don't comment. Can I see that? Thank you. Where can I see that? Let's make this big a sec. Oh, Lisa, maybe it'll be me and you having a chat. Corner of your stream yard, left corner. Live 2:15. Very well. Oh my gosh, you're not far from me. I love a bit of Kent. I used to go there to see my Kentish friends as a child, and then we go across to France. I loved it. I'm just figuring this out. One moment, caller. Right. 8 people. It's a live 2:15. Oh, okay. Why can't I see that? Let's make this big. How is everybody? Say hi. Do you like my lame effort there to have some decorations? Thought this was my little studio is probably the best place to do this with some of the, there we are, bit of little knitting Cartier wells on the wall for you. It is really quite hot here. I know in New York it is freezing. Yeah, Adam, hello. Oh, Adam, thank you. Am I signing anything for you then if you can't stay for long, or are you just come say hello, which is lush? Alien Isolation. Started that back in 2012. There we go. That's the look I do for the poster, which I don't have here. I have that one, which is... But she's usually kind of going... Still put it off there. 12, 13 years later. 13 years! What a great job that was. Absolutely loved it. Where are you, Adam? Thank you for having me as part of the Streamily family. This is all new to me, guys. How are you liking the music? I'm actually a little bit gutted because my family are coming up from Wales tomorrow to see me. And I've realised that my gaming Christmas jumper is in Wales. One day and then I've had it. So this was the next best thing. Gotta be a Christmassy stream, hasn't it? Mulled wine. Also in an ET mug because I couldn't find my Christmas mug and this was the next best thing. Anyone else think E.T.'s Christmas film? Southwest London. Southwest London. You like the show? Me too. It's kind of helping me on my first stream to feel chill. Thanks for being here, guys. Merry Christmas. I used to live in Tooting, Broadway, once upon a time. I think that's the most southwest I've been. Used to love going to Wimbledon Village, walking the dog in Wimbledon Village. Absolutely loved it. Lived in London 23 years. 23 years! Right, Lisa, I'm going to find your signing, get the ball rolling. Thank you for your interest, Lisa, by the way, and your support. Slash. North Carolina? Loved you, Remember Me. I absolutely loved making Remember Me. So, well, yeah, underrated game. I think it was of its time, wasn't it? It was kind of ahead of the curve. The French just know how to write stories really well, don't they? And that was my second game. First, like, full character game. 2013, I think, we made that. And I didn't really know much about how it worked. I was doing a Shakespeare play when I found out I got that job, and I was like, yes, because I loved doing all like the stage fighting, and it was quite an athletic. So I was like, this is brilliant. And then I just had no idea how amazing it would be to film. Incredible cast. Really loved the whole process of that, and the guys were incredible. They kind of gave us this huge presentation on the first day of the whole world. I mean, obviously they'd been making it years before I was involved, and so it was epic. I was like so excited by that. Every day was a surprise of like, this is incredible. I just love acting in games. It's the best. Remember Me. Oh gosh, Remember Me. No Way, Tooting back to move back to Tooting Broadway. Okay. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for leaving London, I'd have stayed there for sure. It was really, we were quite near St George's Hospital, and obviously the market there is amazing, isn't it? And handy for central London. Wimbledon charity shops. I'd just go for a day out on the weekend at the charity shops. They were incredible. Like all the cool vintage stuff. Brilliant. Big up Wimbledon. Lisa, of course. You're amazing. You're amazing. No, you did not. No way. Okay, let me go and have a look. I apologise in advance. I hope it's not annoying and more funny. Oh, I've got the whirling circle of death there. Sorry about that. Let's have a look on here. I've got my different colour pens. It's almost like I can't not be chill with this music on. I still can't figure out to see who we have here apart from who's speaking, which is absolutely fine. That's fine. That's a good way to do it, isn't it? I'll just see people who speak. I'm being silly. Up by there. I wonder if it's the background is why I can't see. And do we have the CEO from Streamily, Joseph? If you're still here, hello. I feel like I have to always give my Nadolig Llawen a blwyddyn newydd dda, which is Happy Christmas and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in Welsh for everyone I meet for the first time. Just good luck or something, I don't know. So Adam, Nadolig Llawen a blwyddyn newydd dda. Lisa said Nadolig Llawen a blwyddyn newydd dda. Jennifer, Nadolig Llawen a blwyddyn newydd dda. Adam, Nadolig Llawen a blwyddyn newydd dda. Did I say that already? I did. There we go. Streamily, Joseph, Nadolig Llawen a blwyddyn newydd dda. This is so much fun. Thanks for having me. I love doing this just before Christmas. It's great. I'm literally looking outside my windows at the bottom of the garden. Living the dream. Not having to worry about people arriving, any of that stuff. Just reminiscing about all these games that I absolutely love being a part of. Nil Imprint. Ah, here she is. Here she is. Badass. Appropriately. I mean, epic, right? Such a cool character. I don't know if you guys all... I don't want to kind of give any spoilers, I guess. Is that a thing now from 2013 to give spoilers for a game? But I just love the whole idea of the memory wiping. It was just brilliant. And hey, who knows? That might be in our future, guys. Who knows? You can tell that I'm delaying the signing here because I want to make sure I do it right. Every time I make this smaller, I get the whirly circle of death. Had it again. I'm still here. Lisa. We might mix up the music if you guys ever want us to something a bit more upbeat if we need to change a scene. Will you be involved in Alien Isolation 2 with the recent announcement? Excited for the project? ? I know nothing about it. That's the truth. But it's exciting though, isn't it? Super exciting. What did you love most about Alien Isolation, Adam? Did you finish it? Were you terrified? Did it take you ages because of the fear? That's what I get told most, is that most people can't get to the end of it because it's so scary. Is it the PlayStation 4 initially that had the mic so people would have a cup of tea or something and move their cup of tea and the alien would hear it? And it was too much in a good way. Hello from Scotland. Can't do Scottish, as you can tell. I love the Scots though. Makes me think of observation. No code. Who are now? Screen burn. Absolutely love those guys. Love Scotland. I have a brother that lives there. I did Pitlochry Festival Theatre, still one of my favourite jobs I've ever done. Gateway to the Highlands, the Leaping Salmon. Oof. Oh, did you? Was that my fault, the 4 p.m. thing? I'm just going to blame everything on being a newbie. I'll just take the blame for everything because I'm a newbie. And, you know. I bet it's a bit darker in Scotland right now, isn't it? And probably colder. I'm still surprised in England how it's so warm still. Kind of wanting a bit of snow. Is anyone else? I finished it at the time, but was unbelievably terrified. Never thought I'd play it again. Thankfully, had the mic turned off. So I've got it on a Switch, and we had it on novice level, and no one could get through novice level here. That's how lame we are at gaming. So I think I just about saw one of the kind of bots go past, but I never got to see an alien because we couldn't get up through the beginning, even on the novice level. So I really need to get my practice in because I love horrors and I love being scared. So it's got to be done, isn't it? Unbelievably terrified. That is a good review. 2020, okay. Oh yeah, nice. Some of the extra stuff. Siamai Craig. Nadolig llawn y blwyddyn efo dda. No snow here. Oh yeah, I didn't say it. Good, there we go. But the sun is setting rapidly. I know, what is it? In half an hour? I'm actually going to be quite thankful for that because the sun's in my eyes right now. Scotland. Love it. Happy holidays, Jonathan. And I nearly said Jonathan and Yix, thinking it was two people. Jonathan Dykes. Happy holidays. Nadolig llawn y blwyddyn efo dda. Nice to meet you too. You remember me, but I've never played it. Okay, certainly no spoilers then. So I'm not much of a gamer, is the truth. I'm trying to get better, especially when that came out. So I'd watch my friends play it, or I'd watch those brilliant cutscenes right online. And in terms of the narrative, the story, and I'm sure Jennifer, I think it was, would agree with me, it's just really, really good story. Not for the faint-hearted, maybe. Like, check it out a bit before. But yeah, it's a cool game if you like platform games, isn't it? Alien Isolation is the best horror game ever. Finished it so many times, yet my anxiety is always peaked still today when you even think about it, right? The filming of that was probably one of my best filming experiences in TV, film, games. Those are them really, aren't they? I've had, because it was such a long process. I got to work with that amazing cast, amazing director called Kate Saxon. I'm sure lots of you might know. If you don't, you should. She's brilliant. And it was really, you know, we did quite a lot of it in a chronological order, and we'd have some sound effects and of course scaffolding and stuff that you use in like a volume when you're doing performance capture is, you know, the scaffolding actually helps for this world. And like going through the holes and stuff, we build as much of it as we could with a company called Audio Motion. And it was really immersive. So sometimes it was pretty terrifying filming it, which was great. And I did get to be the alien for a day. I know. Well, not a day, a couple of scenes. Slight exaggeration. Story and cool game. Feel free to give me any feedback, guys, on what you'd like me to do on this. If there's any questions you have, you've asked some. Oh, here's some. It's a great story and cool game, Jennifer. I need to get back and play it again. Yeah, I kind of want to watch it through again. I just wish I was a better gamer so I could get through, because I do love narrative games, you know. Oh, Elden Ring. Someone's asked about Elden Ring. Speaking of great narratives. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, let's see how good my geography and my maths is. Okay, well, I've got a bit of a cheat because lovely Kayla, who's helping me out, is in New York, and I know it's about 11ish there. So it must mean you're in America somewhere. I guess there's other places in the world that are also in the morning. Oh, you say you are, sorry. I'm a less American who extorts me. So this is Sam, right? As in my buddy Sam. And that's too cryptic for me to follow. Oh yes, no it isn't. Okay, get it. The finger, right? Tremulous finger. Extorts me out. Nadolig llawn y blwyddyn newydd. Sam, how are you? I didn't even know A24's doing an Elden Ring. Are you being serious? I love A24. I'll be writing them an email after this. I'll be giving them a call after this. That'd be great. There's so many characters in that. Wow, if that is happening, I wonder how they'll do it. I wonder, what a brilliant idea. That'll be absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I nearly gave a spoiler away then about Selen's journey, which I won't do. But you know, how they would do a certain thing. Maybe some of you know what I'm talking about if I just say that. Well, there's loads of things actually that would be interesting to see how they do, but there's one specific one I'm thinking of. What do you use to react to the alien when doing the mo? What did, good question, Adam. What did we use to react to the alien when doing the mocap? I'm intrigued too. I'm trying to remember. So I think we'd use a lot of the different casts sometimes. I mean, a lot of it, we don't see the alien. So for example, when I remember it was one of the characters sitting at a computer and I had to come up behind them when they're sitting on the chair. It was one of the male actors. And I remember I had to make myself obviously a lot bigger and have my hands really high, I think, and creep in a certain way. I mean, who knows if they actually used that? I'm gonna think they did. So that was helpful for the actor, obviously, to have that momentum and the feeling of somebody approaching behind them. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened with the other scenes too. Whoever wasn't being used would come on, or maybe somebody, because they didn't have to necessarily be in the suit, in the motion capture suit, to be captured. So as long as we had somebody there for eyeline. But much like TV or screen, I think sometimes we had a mark if it had to be super high or anything like that. Otherwise it was other bodies. And I do feel like a lot of the time it might have been crew and other people helping us, and maybe standing on a platform sometimes, just so we knew where they were. Imagination, using our imagination. I have the skins in Fortnite. Okay, Jonathan, you might have to explain that. Am I being silly? Love Naruto. I have the skins in Fortnite. Leave that with me. I'm going to mull that. Whilst I drink my mulled wine. Anyone else got mulled wine? Too early for some. It's too early here, really. 3:20. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's got a bit cold now. I am cereal. Cereal. I am cereal. Doing well, just herding the children into the Hall of Justice. Wow, that sounds super cool, Sam. Like a day out? Is that like a traditional day out to do something like that with the kids? How old are your kids, if you don't mind me asking? I understand, that's cool. I know. Because hands on heart, Aliens, the films, Aliens, etc., were one of my favourite franchises way before I was involved. And so when I heard it was coming in, didn't know what it was, obviously, for the first round, if I remember rightly. Like often you don't. But anyway, when I got it, it was bucket list. It was bucket list stuff, and having like a little figurine, for the grandkids or the furry grandkids. So cool to be part of that universe, and obviously a female protagonist like Ellen Ripley, game changing. Just all of it. So lucky to be a part of that universe. Anthony Howell, probably my favourite of all time, actually. I mean, Observation and Alien Isolation. He's the gift that keeps on giving. Appropriate for Christmas. What was it like working with Anthony? He's up there with the most talented actors I've ever worked with, and he's so modest, which actually often comes hand in hand with the really brilliant people. Super experienced theatre actor as well, which is where we all started from. First love and all that, and I think it's incredible, grounding, and he's so brilliant at that, as well as lots of screen and games. So to work with him first on Alien Isolation, I think was the first game I worked with him on, was brilliant. I mean, he is just Samuels, isn't he? I don't think anybody else. That's the thing with Anthony. No, I think that's the biggest compliment. I can't imagine anyone else ever playing those roles. And he was beautiful. Actually, the first day we filmed, I think it was that scene when he comes to me to try and get me to go and see my mum. And it was just, quite nerve-wracking, actually, isn't it, the first day? But it was a really well-written scene and a really important scene, using all that history from the films and everything. And he just nailed it straight away, and he just made it. I don't have to say much in that bit, so it was just reacting, kind of, dare I say, get a bit actory, but Stanislavski technique, working on the where am I, what, why, when, all those questions we ask ourselves as actors, and then he just kind of filled in the blanks, and I just reacted to his brilliance, really. And anyway, that was a brilliant first day for me, and kind of set the mark of the whole process. Actually, that was just from beginning to end brilliant to film. And working with Ant, definitely a highlight. And then Observation was brilliant. Filmed very differently though. That was I did go up and do quite a bit of motion capture for when she's there, but mainly the voice stuff, and that was all done pretty much with direction from the amazing John McKellen. That was done from my studio, not this one actually, way before this, 2016 was it? So we did it separately, which is fine, right? Because he's an inanimate object, an AI, and I got to have loads of time on my own to do that. And then obviously John would give me direction, and then sometimes I've had Anthony's lines, which of course, again, and I remember John saying he just nailed it first takes the whole time. There we go, brilliant. Lovely guy, lovely to work with, and super talent. And I'm not just saying it, he's brilliant. He's the best of the best. Exosuits in the movie, yeah, absolutely brilliant. Agreed, Jonathan. I want to watch the movies again now. Can we class those as Christmas movies? Maybe New Year. Got to shoot, but hoping to use your official involvement in Isolation soon. Okay. Happy Christmas, Adam. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. So cool. Love it. Happy Christmas. Right. I got distracted again. Let's see if I can sign away Lisa. I actually got asked this with another one I'll do about what my favourite quote is for Emma from Observation, Dr. Emma Fisher. And I did have to go and have a think, because my instinct was to say bring them, which, Lisa, you've asked for. But then I was like, oh, I've got to come up. There's a really nice scene, again, no spoilers, where I kind of say to Sam, oh, you're probably just going to give me a generic answer for this, but, you know, I'm really glad you're here, Sam. I just remember I really loved doing that section. So that was one I've got in my mind, but also there's so many of us. I love that bit as well. I can't really give you context, can I? Wouldn't want to spoil it. That's absolutely loved making Observation. Love that story. I think it's one of my favourites. I mean, I know it's one of my favourites. I think the story's brilliant. Okay, who'd you put bring them? I'm so glad that you liked that, Lisa, the performance in that, because I loved doing it, and I really invested and was so lucky with how John let me do that. Like the gift of just being able to be on my own with zero pressure and put myself in that world, which, you know, could be just me in a room on my own, and then I could kind of do most of it and you know, do quite a few takes if needed. And yeah, I loved it. And I'm really glad that game got recognised actually. I think it was Best British Game that year, and then won Best Game in the Scottish BAFTAs. Scottish. This is my I'm trying to remember who was Scotland. I'm going back. I'm going to find you. Craig. Scottish BAFTAs. Woohoo! BAFTA Cymru. Woohoo! Okay, Lisa, I'm doing it, and I'm not going to look at the chat until I've done this, Lisa. So bring them. So actually, Lisa, tell me, I'm going to put bring them and then just my name. Is there anything else you'd like on it? Let me know. And it's this one, isn't it? There they are. Emma and Sam. Kind of cool that Anthony Howells is Samuels and Sam. They come in threes, right? There's got to be another one. Or maybe you know another one where he's Sam. Woo! It's starting to feel Christmassy. I'll do this in gold. I'm going to get my tints out the way. Lisa, you are my first Streamily signing. Okay. So, that looks quite good up there. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I couldn't resist. I put a kiss. Hope it was okay. Ooh, thank you. Bring them. Bring them. Bring them. Oh. Feels quite exciting. Glad I've done one. Yay! Ah, perfect. I'm going to stop touching it now. I'll put my fingers on the front. Put it somewhere safe. All right. She's got the ball rolling, people. Nolan! Nadolig llawn y blwyddyn newydd dda. Now, is this really Nolan North official couch soup? I'm quite gullible. Shall I just think it's Nolan North? Hey, Nolan, welcome. You want to sign in? Hello, Tara. Nadolig llawn y blwyddyn newydd dda. Nadolig llawn y blwyddyn newydd dda. Nolan North. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Guess the language. My name, clue, my name doesn't help because doesn't help with that. Thanks, Lisa. Right, okay. We're off and going. Mark it. Is Lewis here? Lewis could potentially be from where I'm from originally. Lewis. Maybe I'll hold off signing Lewis's just in case he appears. And I've got one with no name here, so I'm going to go for it. Oh, should I mix it up? I'm going to mix it up. I'm just doing this for my own enjoyment, aren't I? For my own entertainment. Please, if you need to go and you are waiting for a signing, just let me know and I will jump to it. I'll jump to it. Matthew M. Matthew, you've got a great surname. Yeah, let's get to Selene. We haven't talked much about Elden Ring, have we? Epic. Loved being involved in that. Fun fact. So she's from where I'm from. I don't know why I'm making you guess. I'm just going to tell you. Hi, John. Nadolig Clown y blwyddyn newydd dda. What franchise is back on Streamily? Let me know. So, fun fact. I'll try and give you some fun facts about the games. Is some insider ones. This was, how cool is she, by the way? And couldn't be more different to Nilin or Amanda. Isn't she amazing? Can you see her feet? Oh, there you go. You get to see my outside there in the reflection. Sorceress Selene. So, when I was auditioning for her, one of the notes was, or one of the examples they sometimes give you, is the incredible Sian Phillips. Do you guys know Sian Phillips? Amazing actor from Wales, who went on to do brilliant things. Married Peter O'Toole, is still having an incredible career. Anyway, she's a legend to everybody, but especially to us Welsh. And that was my point of reference. I think she's done voices in the other games, hasn't she? And so that was pretty special when I got this, because I love Sian, and I did a TV series once called Snow Spider, and she was also in the original of that. We didn't play the same character, but she would have been my mother-in-law in it, in the original, played by Melanie Walters in my one, who's also amazing. So I feel like they come in threes. That's my two connections to Sian. I wonder what the next is going to be. Okay, I'm going for this one. Right, Matthew. Oh, actually, Matthew, are you there? Are you there, Matthew? Jen. Right, I'm going to go to Jen. I know I'm jumping about, sorry, but I just want to make sure, if people are maybe going to be here, I'll wait for them. So Matthew and Lewis, please say hi if you're there, and I'll sign away, and feel free to ask some more questions, guys. Going to be here for a while yet. I'm sick of mulled wine. I don't think we've touched on Oh no, yeah, we've touched on everything, haven't we? I'm hoping to get some Greedfall. Love doing that as well. Again, completely different. Brilliant. Imagine me playing all these characters in, live action. It just wouldn't happen. Best thing ever. Jen. Oh. Hello, Jen. Let me know. Just literally assigning anything else you can think of you'd like, or leave it like that. This is a tricky one to know what's best. And I'm thinking, Jen, of going there in black. What do you reckon? Although I guess the gold will show up here, or the black will show up there. If you have a preference, let me know, otherwise I'll go with my instinct. Whatever I like. Options. All right, I'm going to start with just my name, and I'm going to go top left in black, because actually that's going to look good there. And there we go. Ooh, can you see? There she is. Oh gosh, so there we are. It's a great poster, isn't it? Super funky and French. So I've done that, nice. But I'm gonna leave it just here because if I get inspired in a little bit, I'm gonna, like, maybe I'll write Neo Paris. Jennifer also feels like quite a French name to me. I'm probably completely wrong there, am I? My auntie's called Jennifer. And she's not French. Jennifer. Me too. Me too. I just think the French are just so really amazing at like taking risks. They've got an incredible eye. Yeah, that world. You know this. Do you remember the monologue scenes in between the memory when speaking in her memory? I thought that was incredible how they did that. It really made you feel like you were kind of in this weird, trying to understand her mind, and they visualized that really well, I thought, too. Kind of the fractiousness and the confusion. Really love that. They're great, aren't they? It's been 36 minutes already. I feel like I need to entertain you more. I've got a silly hat. It's not a silly hat, it's a Christmas hat. I'll also carry on signing. Okay, I'm about to put, oh no, I've just shown you it, did I? My favourite chocolate, and I think it's actually a fairly Christmassy chocolate in terms of the wrapping. It's very British though. I don't know how many British people we have on here, so maybe not most of you will know it, but it is like mallow and chocolate. Any guesses? Any guesses? I'm going to put it there a second. Got an itchy nose. Oh, that was huge. What do you think? Whoa. Fun fact. I'm the youngest of 4. And we go down in head size, and I am 4th. So this might explain why I haven't actually put this on before. It was a gift for a guest, and they left it behind. Don't know why. I quite like that it's bigger though. I think this has made everyone leave. You want it? Lisa, it's yours. It's yours. Nobody else seems to want it. It's actually pretty cool, isn't it? Huge. When I had to walk to my little studio here, I used it as a bag. It's very handy. Right. Jen. Remember me. Yeah, I'm going to keep thinking on that. I'm going to go and mark. I'm going to go and sign another observation. 1. And this one's asking for the favourite quote. And so I touched on this earlier, didn't I? And I think I did write a few down. Of course, I've lost the paper, guys. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so the first one was, but I'm glad you're here, Sam. But it's also, I really like It's Time We're Ready. Say no more about that unless you've played the game. And I've got you and Bring Them. But I've already done Bring Them. So I think I'm going to go for It's Time We're Ready. Because I love that, and I love the notes I was given, direction to do that, and I love what's happening at that point. And a lot of the journeys happened, so I felt like I was Emma then, and yeah, or not, or whatever, you know what I mean? Very cryptic. Okay, so here we go. Surprised I didn't pick an absolutely massive sentence to try and put on here. Probably why Bring Them is a good choice, Lisa, for many reasons. This one, yes. It's time I mean, the concentration at the moment, I need to do these. There it is, if you're here. Thank you so much. It's time. We're ready. Bye, Emma. Safe travels. Go and join your other Emma on the floor. If you know, you know. Not on the floor, by the way. They're on a box, but down there. Treating them with love. I'm just going to find out again. I wonder, Kayla, if you could remind me or tell me again whether it shows. I'm going to click on this a sec. Figuring things out. Have we got a favorite Christmas carol? This is the first day I felt like, probably like for lots of us, I'm like, okay, I'm in the Christmas mode now. I wrapped presents this morning, which delayed me actually doing better decorations than this. I really wish I had some Christmas lights behind me, but you know, we move. Ooh, this is very meet me in St. Louis. Silent Night. Alexander, Nadolig llawn y blwyddyn newydd dda. Great song. It's probably Silent Night, Holy Night. The one that reminds me most of my childhood, maybe that one. And the end of movies with a happy ending. Has anyone seen I watched it last year. We were blown away by it. And we also watched the documentary about the stuntsmen on it. Violent Night. With David Harbour. If you haven't seen it and you like comedic, fighty Christmas films, which I'm assuming if you're like me, most of you guys will, it's one to add to your Christmas list. Really, really good. Okay, so I have signed another one. So I hope you got to see that. If you didn't, if anyone missed it, I feel like I need to do it again. I feel like that's really bad. I'd hate that. If you wanted to be here, you know. Okay, Lewis. Still no Lewis. So I'm going to hold out on that. Matthew there. All right. Let's move on to Lisa for round 2. Amazing. Okay. This is the first one of these, isn't it? Yes. So here we go. Isn't this amazing art? I should know. I don't know if Kayla knows the name of the artist who did this. Maybe I can find out. How brilliant is that, though? I mean, you can see it, can't you, on the page? But oof. Captures the terror, guys. And the detail, like the bottom of the gun. I shouldn't call it a gun, flamethrower. Look at that. Okay, fingers. So, hi, man. Could you put You're Becoming Hysterical? The Working Joes. That's what I meant to say earlier when I was saying the one thing I think I saw a flash of when I couldn't get through the novice level was a Working Joe. Terrifying. It's like it's the same but different of the is it Michael mask from the kind of almost blankness of them? Is that what the Michael mask is? That the one that's based on William Shatner? And they just kind of got rid of eyebrows and things like that. I remember watching that on one of those Netflix films I grew up with. That's a great fact if I've got it right. Don't quote me. But I'm going to quote right now. And I'm going to go for gold again. Lisa, I want to ask you before I do this, any preference? I think if I go down here, I'm going to go black pen. And if I go by Mr. Alien over here, I'll go gold, babe. What are you feeling? Creepy as. Shivers. Becoming hysterical. You're gonna have to. I know it. Remind me exactly where that comes. You're becoming hysterical. Okay, Michael. Going to do a bit of both. Becoming hysterical. Brilliant. Find it quite satisfying drawing a little bit on the alien. And then down here, you're becoming hysterical! Love you, Amanda. All right, I'm going to have to go and look that up, Lisa. Brilliant. I recall Joe was saying it while beating in it. Oh. Naughty Joe. Joe is malfunctioning, right? I'll pop it down here very gently. Dare I ask you, Lisa, who's your favourite? Emma or Amanda? Space Ladies. So cool to play Space Ladies. The coolest. Let's give another fun fact. You're welcome. Doing some of the Emma Fisher floating in space was on like a homemade sort of equivalent of a skateboard, but slightly larger, so you could lie on it and you could just go through space like that. So your feet and your legs are off the floor. I remember we did that for observation, and you'd kind of, and sometimes it wasn't me, sometimes it would be the animators. They'd be doing it when I wasn't in Scotland. They would do that, which is brilliant. So sometimes that's a guy doing this, and then I remember there was one scene. Has anyone seen the short film I did called Beckoning? Which is again not because of me, but it's just brilliant. The whole thing. Sava, who's this incredible mind and artist. It's his short film to be made into a feature, hopefully. And in that, there's a kind of falling scene, and that was me with 4 men holding the chair, and me kind of going, you know, just like that. Oh, here we go. Working Joe chat. Working Joe tells the man Ripley subsequently retrieves the revolver from that he's becoming hysterical because he bashes his head against the wall. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Was it on a train? Are we on a train or a tube? Like a transporter? Go on, underdog Emma. Go on, underdog Emma. Bring them. Bring her. Bring her. I'm going to show you my I was gifted this. I've got a mini one as well, the Mini Mates one, but this was so fun to get. And I wish they did. Oh, actually, John McKellen does have like a Lego version of Emma. I'm not sure. I should find out where he got it from. Still in its packaging, guys, and I'm too scared to take her out because I don't trust that I won't break it, although she is already behind the cabinet. Such a cool thing to have. Life complete. Life complete. Thank you and good night. Not really. Still here for a bit. Oh, I've got my tinsel stuck under my chair. Have I done that? All right, back in the zone. I hope you're having as much fun as me. I'm really liking this, even though I'm just talking. I feel like I'm talking with you, you know, as in we are talking together, but as in I feel like I hear your voices and I'm not just rambling on. What's hiding in an air vent? All right, I'm going to have to Google this after this call. I'm going to make a note now because I'll forget. Ripley, air vent. Joe, hitting, banging. Someone's head. You're being hysterical. Do you think if I put that, Ripley, air vent, Joe, working Joe, come on, Kez, banging someone's head, you're being hysterical in quotes. If I put that into AI, do you reckon they'd find it for me? And then alien isolation. That's a good question. Did you? Yes, I'm sure I did. It's a good question. I think in the initial stuff, it was all signed off. It was legit, mate. It was legit. Good question, though. People that she. Hello, Livia. Nadolig llawn a blwyddyn newydd dda. Oh yeah, so obviously Selen, Welsh accent, not heavy, but there. Observation was kind of my own accent, which sadly has lost a lot of its Welshness now. And Nilyn, I think Nilyn started off Welsher, and I think then during filming they wanted it to be more RP, more English. So that's she was English in the end. And then Alien Isolation, obviously I did the voice originally for all the filming, and we recorded voice as well in the booth. But in the end, which happens a lot in games, they went with an American actress instead, which and she's amazing. I think you'll agree. Andrea Deck. I absolutely blanked for a second there. Andrea Deck, brilliant actress who ended up doing the voice in the end. So yeah, we always share these characters in games really, because I think all the creatives working behind the scenes as well, you know, all the animators, the cinematics, 3D artists, obviously everybody's kind of working on her, aren't they? Or them, on whatever character you're doing. They're part of the kind of performance too, which is quite unique, isn't it, for performance? So that's just another way. Sometimes one person's the motion capture, sometimes one person's the performance capture, sometimes one person's the likeness, sometimes another person's the voice. I did do some of the effort sounds. You know, the trailer of Alien Isolation, there's efforts in that, and that's me. That awesome trailer where she's got the device. Remind me what the device is called. Kez, come on. And she sees it above her, you know, that trailer. We came back actually a long time later to film that before the release, because obviously it was 2014 release and we started it in 2012. So much later in the process, I came back and we filmed that in a day in sequence. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant, so much fun. Hi, Livia. I did live in London for 23 years. So I'm originally from Wales. So I lived there till I was 19. Then I lived in London for 23 years. And then as of September last year, I moved out, still in England, making my way back to Wales. But I'm in Hampshire now. Hampshire. In the country. which is lovely. And I go and get my doses of the city. So I've kind of got a bit of everything now, which is awesome. My dog Wilson especially loves it. I don't know if you've probably seen my dog Wilson. Guess what he names after? Guess what he's named after, even. We have a kind of wine bar-y thing, and true story, I was waiting for the post office to reopen yesterday, so I just had to go in and wait in there with Wilson and made some friends, and they were asking if he was named after this, if he was named after this, if he was named after this, and they didn't actually come up with the one which people usually say. Anyway, see if you can get it. Oh, you've checked, Lisa. Joe says Joe says it as it attacks a character called Bartholomew Hughes. Bartholomew Hughes! Very Welsh surname. Rings a bell as well. Rings a bell. This was, like I say, 13 years ago. But I'm sure next time I do one of these, I'm going to revisit everything when I've got time, and I'm sure there'll be loads more to chat about then. You and the voices of the characters. What's that, Livia? You and the voice of the characters? Do you mean you are the voice of the characters? Let me know, babe. I'm just going to go and see if there's another one. Okay, so Lisa, I've done yours. Jen's is there. Jen, I'm still thinking about... I don't want to just write something for writing's sake, it's looking quite good at the moment. It's obvious it's Neo Paris because it's got the nice Eiffel Tower. The quotes are quite good, aren't they? God, there were some great lines in that. I remember, what did I say? A basket full of kick-ass when I'm about to go in to a flying thing. Oh, what was the beginning of the line? This little Red Riding Hood's got a basket full of kick-ass. It was something like that. I'm not writing that on there, don't worry. That would also take up the whole A4. This is actually really interesting, me now thinking back to lines to see which ones really stayed with me. This little Red Riding Hood has a basket full of kick-ass. Brilliant. Why do I live in Sao Paulo? Why do you live in Sao Paulo? That's amazing. Sao Paulo. Let's have a look. Ooh, wow, skyscrapers. Only £1,635 to fly there today. Why is Sao Paulo famous? Main financial centre in South America. Oh my gosh. One of the most popular cities in the world. Brazilian city in the global stage. Wow, I would love to come to Brazil one day. It's definitely on my list. Definitely. The closest I've got is probably Panama. Isn't that close, is it? Amazing, we've got Sao Paulo, North Carolina, New York. Where else are people? Kent, Obs, Scotland. Is that? And why do you live there? And why do I live there? And why do I live there? I've refreshed. Okay, I'll do some more signing. It's been an hour, hasn't it? So I will begin to have a look, see where I'm at. So Jen, are you still there, Jen? Lovely Jen. I think maybe It's beautiful and simple with the... I mean, I could put Nilin on there underneath if you like. I've done that before. Let me know. If I don't hear from you, though, I'll leave it. I'll leave it as is. Okay, I've got one here. Can you include that you played Amanda Ripley, please? I'm adding this to my Alien Isolation collection. Thank you. Certainly can. That's the headshot, though. I forgot about these. I mean, Faye Thomas did these. She's a great photographer. It was a while ago. Quite happy with that. Placing that on there. Like that. AI could now probably put that straight on my face on this stream. Okay. Let's get this done. I feel like I could work to this music. I feel like I'm going to work mode. I don't know if you're here. Craig! Oh, I wish I'd asked you before. How's this look? Let me know. Played Amanda Ripley in Alien Isolation, smiley face. Kezia Burrows. Happis? Let me know. How much Alien Isolation swag have you got? Is it nearly complete? Will it ever be complete? My pleasure. Thank you. Let's do the homework as I go. Alrighty. So I've got Jen still there at the moment. I'll mull it until the end. Let's do... Right, I'll just do it in order then. I'll go for Lewis next. If there's no more questions, so I don't pause and wait to see if he appears. Anyone doing anything really nice or unique for Christmas this year? I love hearing a Christmas goings on. You just automatically think everyone does Christmas like you, don't you? When actually you realise, like, I've got some friends who are just the two of them this year. One person's going off on their own to travel. Some people are skiing, I think. Some people are going to a hot country. I'm going to be with my family in Wales. I have a small collection of Alien Isolation merchandise, although there isn't too much to find, sadly, apart from the action figures, right? I have a promotional poster and a bag from the two sides. Oh yeah, nice! You got a t-shirt? Or is that not really the kind of thing you're looking for? I'm trying to think of what I know of. And the soundtrack on LP, of course. Isn't it brilliant? Actually, the music in Remember Me was epic. And Observation, that was 9 Inch Nails, guys. Fun fact. How cool is that? Makes the game even cooler. Main character in Remember Me. Oh, I said earlier, didn't I, that it was a cool, because it was one of my first ever full games. I think all I'd done before that, I'd done a bit of just motion capture, and I think I did one voice for a game. But the one I'd done quite a lot of work on before that was all the kind of performance capture for the Bond girls in 007 Legends, which was actually super helpful to have done that before going into Nilin. And then I think there was a few rounds, maybe 2 rounds of audition and then a recall for Nilin, and it was all in person. And I remember we were working a lot on how she stood, and then of course the incredible backstory, and just really being off script with it, and them giving us, like I said, this literally like this bumper pack of information on the world, loads of imagery, all about her body, how she moves, her clothing, I've forgotten what it's called. This is a long time ago, guys. This is why next time I'll come and I've done more research. But the glove, basically, her powerful memory altering glove, how that worked, down to the shoes. Anyway, so that was all fantastic. And then again, that was an amazing cast, really nice, some incredible theatre actors in that cast. Another Anthony, actually, whose name escapes me now, who played my dad in it, was brilliant. Literally the whole cast was I'm so bad with names, but Nigel, I'm going to remember first names now, aren't I, which isn't going to be very helpful. Incredible, they all do loads of games. Nigel, Anthony, Orlessa, she played my mum, and another incredible actress who does loads, who's got a really funky name. They were all incredible to work with, essentially, is what I'm saying. And again, I remember having to play her younger self and myself. And then, do you remember the panda? Having to work with all those details, and again, that was with Audio Motion, this company who does all the motion capture, has the volume and everything. The detail they went into on how she walks with him, what the panda means, all those really important. So it felt for me very much like doing a really real deep dive into an incredible film or incredible theatre piece. We had time to rehearse, we had a table read, all this stuff. And so point being, it ended up being a really creative process, using my imagination, getting to do a lot of it in order, like living Nilin's life, which is kind of what all actors love to do, right? And then of course she had these incredible powers, and we were able to do some of the fight scenes, some of the falls, her amazing climbing. So I loved it. It's still a highlight for me in my career, playing that part, because it was, expression, performance capture and voice. So I got to really make it my own in that sense. And because it was so fleshed out, the world, it was just a gift. Because we always come with loads of questions, right? As actors, you do all this detective work. We're taught to on what the backstory is, what the relationships are like, why is she there, how does she move, like all these different exercises and techniques we use. And they had all the answers, and I had time, so it was brilliant. Obviously, as you can tell, I could go on about it all day. And I really love it when people like it, because especially back then, I guess, or maybe there was this then, I'm not sure, but it was really creatively rewarding. Because I wasn't very much in the games community, I didn't hear much about the response from it. So I'm hearing more now, and it makes me really happy, because I'm glad that people liked it and enjoyed the performance as well as the game and the world. Obviously they then moved into that incredible series they have now. They have quite a few series now, don't they? But who knows, right? Maybe they'll revisit it. I think it does over the years now. I've heard more and more people talk to me about Remember Me. And Nilin Cartier-Wells, she's just looking at me here whilst I'm speaking. Jens. Does that answer it, Jonathan? Anything else more specific you'd like to know? Let me know. Oh, bye, Olivia. I've probably missed you now. Bye-bye. What time is it in Sao Paulo, I wonder? Let's have a look. What time is it? Time. 1:10. It's not bad. I haven't played Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I do know quite a lot of people in it though, and it seems to have absolutely Baldur's Gate 3 blown up, and to be loved, what's the word, conclusively, like everybody loves it without exception. So I should. Do you think I should? What would you recommend as a good, like, apart from any of my own, would you say that would be a good game for me to step into? Could I play it on my Switch, or do I play it on Steam? Teach me your ways, Jonathan. I just wish I was naturally better at games, and then I think I'd give more time to doing that. It's not a natural skill set of mine. Always impressed when people just seem to fly through these games. Okay, let's finish off these ones I've got in here. I think I've only got Lewis, and I've got 2 left. Here we go. I'm going to save Lewis till the end, just in case you appear, Lewis. Let me know if you're there. And Matthew, if you're there, let me know. Okay, so Matthew would like, this is going to get me thinking. Is this my first Elden Ring one, maybe? I think it might be. Let's look. So I think this is my first one, and he'd like something in detail that Selen would say to me personally. Maybe something like we're close friends, student, teacher even. I mean, apprentice has got to be in there, hasn't it? Dear apprentice. Let me just get into Selen mode. Be barefoot, really, doesn't she? Okay. Just gonna riff. Dear apprentice Matthew. There's a great line Selen says about, the teacher becomes the student becomes the teacher. Ooh, that smells strong. Student becomes the teacher. My dear apprentice Matthew. Something like we're close friends. Oh, maybe I'll stick with what Matthew's put, because that's really nice. My dear apprentice Matthew. We're close friends. We're close friends. Student and teacher. Even. We're close friends. Student and teacher even. My dear apprentice Matthew. We are close friends. Student and teacher even. Love, Selen. My dear apprentice, Matthew. We are close friends. Student and teacher, even. Selen.
Kezia, Burrows.
That works well, actually, with gold. I like it. Little Llawen, Matthew, wherever you may be. Jen. I need to leave shortly as I have family coming over to visit. Thank you so much and Merry Christmas, Jen. Thank you so much for being here. Nadolig llawn y blwyddyn newydd dda. Have a gorgeous time with your family. Nice to hear that you've got family visiting. This is yours, baby. This is yours. Thank you for loving Nilin. And thank you for asking for this. I will now add it to the pile. Oh no, I'm going to add a kiss, Jen. I'm adding just one little... I just felt it was needed. But I'll leave it alone now, I promise. Go have some mulled wine if you like. That'd be nice. Mine's cold, but it's now getting quite dark here outside. So let's see. That was Matthews. I just did. I've got Lewis. Lewis would like Amanda Ripley and Mr. Alien. Quite a good mirror, isn't it? You can see everything I'm seeing pretty much. Alrighty. Oh, Lewis, thank you. I don't think you're here, but let me just check if people do. Kayla, do people see this afterwards? Or is that a silly question when it says it's live? Oh, did I do gold last time on this? I did. So we've got a pub up the road, and I think we might go. They do an Indian takeaway. It's like a brewery, and they do an Indian takeaway on a Saturday night. So before my family comes tomorrow, I think we're going to go and do that. And then the next day, we're having like an early Christmas dinner here in Hampshire, and then we're going to a pub quiz. I love a quiz. Love a pub quiz. I mean, I still can't see who's on the how many people are on the stream. So I might be speaking to myself, which is fine. It's reminding me what I need to do for the next few days. Ask. Sorry, tip-tapping away. Alrighty. So I'm gonna do this last print. I don't think Lewis is here, but hopefully you'll see this after Lewis. So I am gonna fill it out for now. Get to you. And thank you so much for your championing me, Lewis. I really appreciate it. And supporting my work and enjoying it means a lot. So I'm going to simply put to Lewis, love Kezia. What do you make of that? To Lewis. Love Kezia. And there I am. Just having a nice spa day. Epic. Look at that. I'll try and get the alien to sign it for you too. It's quite nice here. I've got a window. People can see me. There we go. Thanks, Lewis. Nadolig llawn y blwyddyn newydd dda. I might be speaking to you, Lewis. But there's a lot of Lewises out there, so that might be somebody else. But yes, I might be. After this, a festive massage. Alrighty, guys. I have loved this. Another thing I'm doing this evening, after this actually, is delivering in our local community all our Christmas cards. So I'm going to get my steps in and do that. So if there's any, I'll stay on for another 5 or 10. But if anybody else wants any last minute signings, please let me know. Or any last minute questions, let me know. More than happy. I'll stay until I finish my mulled wine. Right, this is a true story. I did this once to my dad. Still some in there. With cockles. Don't know if anybody knows what cockles are. In vinegar. I was like, Dad, look what I've got. And I showed him with my camera and I spilt it all on my keyboard. That's the thing of nightmares, isn't it, these days? The computer survived for quite a long time after that, surprisingly. You'd thought vinegar. Oh, Lisa, thank you so much for doing these, and thank you for all your hard work in these games. It's given many. Oh, has it really? That's the most amazing thing you could say. Thank you, Lisa. That means a lot. Hopefully we'll get to meet one day. That would be amazing. And stay in touch, please. And yeah, that's incredible to hear. It's you know, it's helped me a lot making these games as well. It's amazing to be working on these, and it really is what it's all about. And when I hear that, that's just the icing on the cake. So thank you. What was I going to say? The many hours. That's interesting, because I remember when I went to get my ears scanned for alien isolation, like this was separate a long time after the rest of the scanning, and I had to go to Sheffield, and I remember going into the office, and of course all these guys have been looking at my face for so long, right? And they were like, hey, as if they knew me, which was so appreciated. I loved it, but it was also really strange because I was like, oh yeah, you guys have kind of looked at me for probably about 2 years, and probably sometimes really wish you didn't have to. But they were so lovely, and it just makes me think, not only obviously playing the games, the hours and hours of a game, like being together in that, like properly immersed with me, is just epic. I love that. And then also the people working on the games for years, when it's likeness, or you know, or even just voice as well. But if it's likeness too, they're literally working on your face all the time. Quite unique, that. Oh, nice meeting you too, Jonathan. Really nice. Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely see you again. This has been, do you know what? Thanks, guys. This could not have been a nicer way into doing these streamalies. You've all been, I mean, maybe it's always like this. It's just been perfect. A lovely group of us. Really nice questions. Got to find out a little bit about you guys. And I'm going to do my best with the names to remember you. Lisa's laughing about the ears, I think. People recognise this. It's been really nice. This has been such a nice thing to do. Just, well, not before Christmas, during Christmas. Maybe I'll do one a year at Christmas. Right, that's Lewis's. Done as well. Thanks, Lewis. Lots of love. Alrighty. Well, I think that's nearly complete, unless there's any last questions or any last signings or anything like that. It's been so lovely, and it's flown by. Look at that. Hour and a half in your company. I hope you all have really nice Christmases, whatever you're doing. You know, there's so many different ways to celebrate it, if indeed you do celebrate it. If not, I just hope you have a nice relax and break from work, maybe. That would be lovely. Oh, thanks, Craig. Happy holidays too. No, I'm doubting myself, but I'm nearly 100% sure. I'm 95% sure, Craig. You're in Scotland, aren't you? Just having a look-see. Yes, I got it right. Craig in Scotland, which makes sense, Craig. Craig to be in Scotland. You're just tuning in again, Sam. How was it? Oh, thank you, buddy. Yeah, well, I look forward to seeing you in person, hopefully, Sam, in 2026. That would be amazing. And thank you for all your input and creativity this year. I'm not sure what I can say, so I'm just going to say that. Thank you. It's been really fun and sometimes kooky, which I love. So thank you, and have a great time with your family. Merry Christmas to you out there as well. Merry Christmas, Alexander. Christmas tree. We've got this kind of window at the front of our house where we put a tree, and I've had to get a little one from the charity shop. Actually, it looked really sad in this charity shop, and I went and got it, and so we've now got a Christmas tree by our fire. So that's feeling properly Christmassy now. Oh, Jonathan, did you ask that? Did you ask that before about? Was that you who asked about Claire Obscure? Because yeah, I need to play it. You've said it twice now, so I have to play this, don't I? Should I make a note? Obscure. I feel like that's also French. There's definitely something French going on in it. I've seen people in their berets and their stripy tops. Expedition 33. Anybody else still do cards, Christmas cards? I think it's nice getting something in the post, isn't it? I love opening a Christmas card. Happy holidays and happy new year. Happy holidays, that's a good thing to say. Happy holidays to everyone and happy new year. Alrighty, I am gonna wrap it up now. So I'll just say again, Nadolig llawen blwyddyn newydd dda. Thank you guys. Appreciate all of you being here for my first ever rodeo. You've made it really, really fun. And have a gorgeous Christmas. And I will be back. I'll be back in the new year for sure. I've really enjoyed it. So thank you for making it so brilliant. And I hope you're happy with all your signings. Lots of love. Cariti.
Oh my god.
Ah!
What happened?
Hello!
Oh my gosh. Oh wait,
Are
are
you
we live? Are we live? I'm gonna
let's
end.
see the comments. Let's see the comments.
Guys, are we live?
OMG. Maliki, hi, can you hear us?
Sounded like we were ending. It looked like we were ending. Yeah, we're still live. Okay, we're gonna hop off. Bye everyone.
Luckily,
That's weird.
I've just been here sorting things out. It's looking good. That must have been so entertaining. Maliki, hi.
That's so weird. I hit
Could
the
you
end
say hello
button.
to Maliki? Are you well, Maliki? Thanks for being there. Is there anybody else, Kayla?
Who else do we have? We got Lisa in there. Yeah, no, I hit the end button, so I'm not sure what that was about. But anyway, hope you all have a happy holiday. That's so odd.
Let me just say hi to Maliki. Maliki, yes. Hi. You didn't want a signing, did you? Did you just want to say hi before we go? Thanks for being here, Kayla.
Yeah, of course. I feel, yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's so weird. Oh my god.
I was putting my numbers.
Perfect.
Oh, well, it looks like Maliki might have gone.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Oh.
It
Sorry,
played the
Kayla.
end. It played the outro, right? Like, so that's odd that it's.
Oh
still
yeah.
Here. It's weird. Let me see.
Is that yes that you want something, Maliki? If so, please let me know, and I don't mind just staying for another 5 if that's for Christmas love.
And I'm gonna hop back on the back end. Bye, everybody.
Oh, that was fun. I think that's. Oh, I like what's happened now with the. What are they called? Candy cane. That was cool. Hi, Maliki. Lisa, are you still there? Was that entertaining? Did you see me just signing? Or not signing, but numbering? You saw me in work mode. Okay, Maliki, I like the cup. First place? You're in first place? Alrighty. Maliki, we'd actually said goodbye. But I'm more than happy to stay for a couple of minutes if you've got a question or anything. Otherwise, so let me know. Otherwise, we'll hop off. We started in the daylight and now, because it's December, even after an hour and a half, it's gone dark. Oh, that's a question for Kayla, actually. That's very kind of you. Let's I'll ask it. Are you well? Where are you in the world? Can't do that. Can't do the gift thing, but that is so appreciated. Thank you. I mean, next year I'll be doing some Comic Cons and things. I don't know if you go to any of those, let me know. Let me know if there's a particular one that you go to or anything like that. It'd be lovely to see people in person. After COVID and all, you know.